G'day everyone, Wayne here. It's the 8th of January 2021. Just a little update on what's been going on. I've actually been doing a bit of stuff. I've gone away a couple of times, finally. Yeah, once I finished work there at the end of the year, I wasn't going to go anywhere, but then a mate of mine wanted me to go away with him, so I just went to Woods Point for a couple of days with the kids, and then came back and yeah, got the bug for camping and wanted to go again, so I ended up going to Wonnangatta with another mate for another few days. So that's what's happening there. I didn't do any videoing. It was just I just wanted to get away and enjoy myself for a bit, which was a little bit difficult because I did have the kids. And yeah, next time I go it'll just be me. Yeah, still feels like I haven't had a break yet. But anyway, things that I done since last video. Fixed my awning, put my awning back on because the rivets had popped out of that. It had been years since I'd used it. I'd had it for like 3 years and never used it because the bloody rivets popped out of it after the first drive. So done that. Don't know if I've showed you putting another top on the snorkel because it was facing back. And I'd had enough of that, so I found a top. Finally made it fit. Had to make up a spacer here. Yeah, just put that on a lathe at work and lathed it up, so it was nice, a nice fit there. That made a big improvement forward facing. I should have done a long time ago. All these rear facing snorkels, you're suffering, that's for sure. What else? I did finally get these two batteries hooked up, but I had the cables running over the radiator here, which was fine. Just I was in so much of a hurry I didn't end up securing it properly, and when I was up at Wonnangatta, coming out of Wonnangatta, they fell over the edge and onto the belts and just wore through the rubber coating on the leads. So I've just fixed those up. So I've now put a couple of layers of heat shrink over where it was damaged, and yeah, just some conduit and heat shrink on the ends. What else did I do? I've chucked another light on there, or 3. Looks a little different, but yeah. I don't know if it'll stay. What else? Nothing else under the engine bay here, under the bonnet. I am going to do some cleaning up soon because I need to make a little bit more room for this battery, because the standard battery tray size is too small for these, because these are a larger battery for a truck. So I've got 2000 cranking amps and 220 amp hours in the front here. In these batteries, so I'm going to move the washer bottle. I just need to find one that'll fit over between the airbox and the firewall. So I want to move that, and then I'll just make a bit more room at the front here, and I want to redo all my wiring here, fix all that up. Finally, after however many years it's been done, it's been like this for like 5 years. You know, I want to secure the fuse and a few things like that. Just slowly get it cleaned up a bit more. What else did I do? I changed the shocks over. I did have some short TJM shocks in there, which were maxed out, way too short. Yeah, it's just all I've got at the moment, because I do want to order some stuff from Superior, but the fact is it's just taken so long to get shit, I just haven't bothered. What did I do on the inside? I put the UHF back in, which is down there where it originally was, but again, it will all be moved, just temporary. I put a volt gauge down there and another USB outlet. That was all just quick jobs. So yeah, it's just put the volt gauge down there. And what else? That was it in the front here. So just that volt gauge there. In the back, I find, oh, you can't really see much, but I finally hooked up the red arc there. Put another fuse in there, and that was it for that. I've got another battery in the back there now, so I've got the dual battery system hooked up. I went and bought another bloody Optima, which I wasn't going to, but it was an impulse buy because there wasn't much else opened and I needed it, so I just bought it. So oops, better turn down the music. Bit of body count. Love the old body count. Back door's locked. I'll open that one. Good old key. Don't have fancy central locking. She's old school. Just the way I like it. Yeah, so anyway, this is all just temporary at the moment. I made up a quick battery tray there. I haven't secured the compressor down or anything. Oh, see, sunlight, can't see much. But yeah, made up this quick battery tray. I just needed something in there, so you know me, well, no, you probably don't know me well, but anyway, yeah, it's a bit hard for me to do things half-assed, so so that'll probably be pretty permanent anyway, for now. So anyway, yeah, so I'll put that in. At the moment, I've just hooked it onto here, just the wires and that. I haven't secured the plug. I just ran out of time. I was doing it at like bloody 12 o'clock at night or something, so I couldn't make noise and things. So I've just done that. That's fine for now. I'm not stressed. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to cause any issues. So I've still got this one here, which I'll always leave. Where is it? There, which is, that comes from the front. So that's main batteries, and this is auxiliary battery. I will sort all this out again anyway, because I've got to do my drawers and things, which I need to work on pretty soon. So yeah, at the moment I just stick this this compressor here, which the hose is all cracking and shit. So won't be long before that doesn't work, but eventually I will get another compressor, and they will be over this side over here. I'll have them over there hardwired in instead of the plug, but at the moment it's just handy having it here. Just sitting up there was, sorry about the shit camera work, but that was just handy, just even having it like that, and then just plug it in and it was fine. But otherwise, yeah, fridge is on all the time, as it usually always was. Other batteries working fine at the moment. Just got some cokes and some beers in the fridge at the moment, so I'll just leave those in there. What else? It's kind of it at the moment. I had to fix up mud flap because that fell off. Done that. Yeah, it was all for there. So I've just got to put these leads back on, which will be up, which they fit up here somewhere like that. Sort of they just fit perfect up here. You know, it was the exact right length. It was just stuff that I had sitting in the shed. Perfect length it was. Sorry about the shit video, but yeah, so turned out to be perfect length. Couldn't have asked for more. So I'll just whack those back on there. Yeah, I got to sort out the carby. Carby's still not running right. Seems to flood a bit when you're sort of coasting down the road, and also when you're in the bush, just on hills. It's still not liking the hills. A little disappointed. Otherwise, power-wise and running, like, it runs great. Got a shit ton of power, which is really good. It's made a huge difference. But yeah, just got to get that tuning a little bit better, because I was supposed to have had the head done by now. Porting the head and doing cam and upgrades there, which I've got a spare one, which I'll start soon, and then that should be a little bit better. Still pretty good on fuel. I thought it was using a little bit more fuel, but it's actually doing alright. The other thing I've done is I finally got around to finishing off grooving these other swampers here. This one's flat. Needs a valve in it. Valve's broken. It's a rough job. Rough grooving job. But anyway, I'm learning. Gone down a little bit here. Some belts hanging out there. But that's fine. That's fine. They'll be okay. Not really getting used on road, so it doesn't really worry me too much. And then I grooved up these old bangers the night before I went away. So yeah, just done a cut here and then a little bit on the sides. It actually made a big difference, huge difference, because these are pretty much worn. I didn't go down any further than the carcass, so it's all still right. But yeah, it made a big difference. It's quite noticeable. So I got all the way into Wonnangatta in two-wheel drive. So yeah, a few wet spots. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll use them again. I think I don't know. There's two of them that are okay. This one here is not too bad. Got a little bit of life left in it. This one here is pretty buggered. There's two buggered and two good. So I'll probably keep two good ones, and I'll get myself another set. So I'll probably just get myself another set of these confessors and the 33s. I don't think I'll go to 35s or anything like that. I'll just stick with the 33s for high country use and things. And I might just do the same thing to a brand new set. Yeah, as long as I don't go down any further than what the tread is, any further than the carcass. Especially don't go down to the belts like I did in here. But they're old swampers, so it doesn't really matter. They can still handle it. These were pretty much bald when I got them, so I've taken a fair bit out of them, which you can. So yeah, good chunks. So that'll be right. I've still got my boggers. I've just got to finish it. So as you can see, a pile of leftover rubber. So yeah, leftover rubber. I got myself a toolbox the other day. So yeah, so I got myself a toolbox. So I've just got to sort it out, get some organisers for it, and get a few more tools. I've still got a lot of stuff I've got to put in and things. But yeah, so got to get rid of that tingy, which is the lock that runs down here. I seen a video on the other day on how to fix it. So yeah, so I still got to sort it all out. Punches and Allen keys and shit in there, and yeah, but that's all pretty good. So this is the shed that I have now, which is still full of garbage and things. I ended up getting some of those shelves, racking, pallet racking stuff, which is all full already. So yeah, still a lot of sorting out to do in here. so I can't really use it much. Still a bit of a mess, but that's the shelf that I sort of need all my car parts and shit and things, cabling and everything and all sorts of things. So yeah, stuff that's got to go in the car, like I've got all my gauges there. I've got to put them in, and bits and pieces, a couple more light bars there, and just stuff. I've got myself another couple of those containers. Yeah, so that's it. So I've still got to organise this. I've got to get this out in the next couple of days. This centre, because they've got the 488s in them, which I want to put in the queue. I just want to get, because these were out of the other 4.2 I had, and I've got some brand new unis and wheel bearings. So I want to put a 4.2 handbrake drum and flange and that on the RB box, so then I can run the 4.2 tail shaft on mine. The front one's sitting over there, which the front one's alright, that's right to go. I've just got to check the rear one out. So it was getting a bit noisy last time I used it, which was 8 years ago probably now. They've just been sitting around. Still got the old locks here. I need to finish them off. Got to get got to sort out the stud holes, because at the moment there's not much thread hanging out when I put them on. There's only about 10 mil of thread hanging out, which is just not enough. So I want to sort out the stud holes to either use a different nut, or just countersink it a bit and put the steel insert in. And I sort of need to wanted to do a bit of a spacer, because around here, that shiny part there is where it obviously rubbed on a caliper or something, a brake caliper, because these are a flat surface, whereas normally they're always dished, whereas these are flat, so there isn't really much room. So I just want to make a spacer, 5mm spacer, and get that all welded on. I don't want to run a spacer that's not welded on. I don't like that idea. So that's about it for this this video. I've got to do a couple of repairs. I've got to fix the engine mount, so that's broken. Yeah, engine mount's broken, so I've got to fix that. I need to change belts, fan belt, alternator, power steer, got to change them, put these leads back on. I do bushes in rear arms, get those diffs changed, a few other bits and pieces. I need to do the clutch and stuff, which I'll get onto that pretty soon. Hopefully I can do some videos for you guys, keep you updated. At the moment, yeah, this is what we got. So I just parked this car under this bloody little pergola thing with this bloody vine that seems to grow wildly, and the birds love it, so they shit on the car all the time. So I'm constantly cleaning bird shit off it, but it keeps it in the shade. Yeah. So we do have another carport over there on the house, but got the wife or ex-wife, whichever one. I get a bit confused on what you want to call these days. I got her another car. I bought her a Territory, Ford Territory. She's going to pay me back for it, but yeah, it's 2008 Ford Territory, 160,000 or something on it. So she's pretty good. So I've just got to get some stuff done for roadworthy, centre bearing, which I've already got, a couple of tyres, and yeah, just handbrake, little lever, the rubber coating on the handbrake lever is a little worn, so I might just replace that, but I think that's all it needs, and then I'll take it in for a roadworthy. So yeah, I'll get rid of this shirt. So yeah, So I was going to do a fair bit more work to the patrol, get all this stuff done, but yeah, because I bought a car. Well, I say I bought it for the kids, but yeah, that's what it is. I bought it for the kids. So I bought the kids a new car, and yeah, so now I can't get much done with this. I've still got to sort out job and stuff yet with pay and things. I'm not quite getting paid what I should be. But we'll sort that out. So anyway, that's it. Okay, we'll catch us later. I'll keep you updated somehow. Whether I do videos of working on the car or whatever, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Alright, until next time. See you all later.